Hey everybody, Omega Alden plays. Enter the Gungeon continues now with a pilot run. We've had, a couple previously bad runs happen. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, I think it was like 2 relatively bad runs in a row. Coming off of the first victory over the dragon. But I'm feeling pretty good about it. I think, I've had a little time. A little time to soak things in, maybe learn from my experiences, failures, successes. The key here is to always be dodging. Not necessarily rolling, just making sure you have good control of the map. You know where the bullets are coming from, you know where the enemies are, you're ready for anything. You're moving. Keeping it going. So what's going on? This week was E3. I don't think there was any Firaxis style news, which, I'm all about the Firaxis news. So I kind of wish there was something. But there was plenty of interesting stuff. I felt like the first couple days or maybe the first day was like a letdown. Mainly because Bethesda really is kind of... What is going on with Bethesda right now? They're kind of bombing it up, I feel like. That is a company that I have been a huge fan of for... We just lost the ability to go to the oubliette, but... Well, the easy way of getting into the oubliette. That's okay. But yeah, Bethesda is one of them where it's like, I've been a pretty big fan of, in general, what they do for a number of years, going all the way back to the Elder Scrolls Arena in the long ago when I would play that on my friend's computer. So I've always been, I've been there with you, Bethesda, through the years. I've purchased every incarnation or every iteration of the Elder Scrolls series, all the Fallouts since since Fallout 3. I have the other ones too, actually. I just haven't. I bought them after the fact. I have the older ones, is what I'm saying. Did they make the actual original ones, or did they just get the? I don't. That's something that I don't even know for who owns the. Well, we're not getting that guy. We don't want to be smart. Don't get yourself hit. Chasing a potentially just a health item or something like that that guy would have dropped. I don't know what if they have a guaranteed drop. I think it seems like they can drop health or ammo. The little red one that run away from you. Obviously, key lords are high priority. Keys are very valuable. Ammo can be valuable, but right now is not so much. We need to make sure we didn't get shot by that man. That was dangerous how I was playing it right there, but so far so good. Can't complain. Where are you at? Aha. Hello, bookman. So yeah, what else has happened in the thing? So Bethesda's, I felt it felt fake, and to me, they burnt a lot of goodwill with what they did with Fallout 76. It's not a Fallout game as far as I'm concerned. They're finally kind of turning it into a Fallout game, and it seems like they want praise for what they should have had a year ago. I guess it's not a full year yet, but you know what I'm saying. Like they're asking for praise for something that just should have been the base game. This whole software as a service thing for single player games, I don't know, man. Software as a service for video games in general can be, it can be good. There are reasons. I definitely know why companies want to do it. I just kind of miss making games that are just, just buy the game and be done with it. That's the end of the transaction. Okay, so we should get this corner guy. Easily done. This corner guy, slightly trickier, but I think we can still just do that. Yeah. And now these other guys, they don't seem too bad. Let's see, that might work. That worked. And then we're looking at something like, this one's tricky. Now? Yes! We've done it! Give me this, please. What do we have? The life orb. Oh, so we saw this in the past as something for sale, but we didn't know what it was. I was like, is it a passive? Is it a gun? It appears to be a gun, so let's see how it works. What? I don't know what's going on, but we appear to be getting an icon above our head. We're draining the soul of an enemy. I probably should look up what life orb does. Let's see. Hold on. Gungeon life orb. What does this thing do? Fires purple lightning, which connects to the player and the nearest enemy and deals damage consistently. After killing an enemy, special icon appears, and pressing the reload button performs a special attack that deals damage to every enemy in the room. The damage dealt is equal to the amount of damage life orb dealt to the last enemy killed with life orb. Killing multiple enemies before reloading does not increase the damage. Okay. So that's good to know. I wonder if it actually says... I could have just looked in the ammo nomicon first, right? I mean, it kind of says that on there, but not to the same degree, so I'm glad that I did look it up. Let me have this. So it looks like switching away gets rid of that effect. That makes sense. We've got access to the boss. So I don't know if this is a good boss weapon or not. But we can do this, and then we can reload. Oh, yeah, so it's a good... It's a decent room clearer, it seems like. Gotta remember to shoot the chest first. Heavy bullets, I like. This thing is probably not good for checking for secrets, but the crossbow probably is. Oh, this thing, when you reload, it goes and explodes the arrows. That's cool. So let's see. If we got a secret in any of these. It doesn't look like it. So where would a secret be in this area? Maybe in here, perhaps over here. I don't know. I'm gonna go see if it's off of this. You know what? Let's do the boss first. I don't want to waste the blanks if we need the blanks. And we're probably gonna use the sticky crossbow against this enemy, whoever it happens to be. It's Birdman. Hello, Birdman. But yes, the Bethesda one was very disappointing for me. Mobile products, talking about Fallout 76 stuff that I don't know. Fallout 76 just leaves such a nasty taste in my mouth that any sort of news about it, I'm like, I don't care. But Nintendo had good stuff. Keanu, is that actually how you say his name, was also great for Cyberpunk. Oh no! I wanted the perfect. I felt we were very close to getting a perfect there. And I messed it up, but whatever. It happens. Okay, so what is this? The Crown of Guns, all hail. It has a crap ton of ammo and it shoots all around. Okay. So that might be a good room clearer as well. Was there anything from the shop we wished to purchase? Shadow bullets is something that I think I might want to purchase, but I can't because we don't have the money for it. So I'm gonna see if there's a secret room, maybe back here. No. Could there be one in here? I'm just thinking that it might be like right in here, but whatever. We didn't find anything. Or I didn't find anything. You may know. But I really wished we could have killed that boss without taking any damage. We were very close. Dude, this is a room clear now that I know how to use it. So let's get this guy and then we can walk in. Oh, I guess there's a, well, let's go to the room and then we'll come back here to the shop. Boom! Dude, this thing is great, I gotta say. Just gets everything in the area, too. You just keep hitting that reload after something dies. Alright, let's go hit the shop. We got a map. The Prime Primer, what is this? The Ring of Fire Resistance, I assume, protects you against fire. We have a Gungeon Ant. I assume it's a gun of some sort, but I don't know what it does. This pathway was a nothing. There are a couple settings in the game that I think about turning on, and I'll probably will soon, maybe for the next video. There's one that I think gets rid of boss animations, and there's one that I think makes you move faster in rooms where you have no enemies or whatever. So probably turn those on at some point. Okay, we're gonna kill you, buddy. Nuke your friends. Drain you of existence and then move on. Dude, I like this thing. I don't know how ammo efficient it is, but it seems pretty good for room clearing. You don't even have to be like, you know, around the enemies, which makes it a very safe room clear. And safety is something that deserves some respect. Iron Corn. Oh, corn. Iron Coin is, if I use it, we'll get to a room somewhere and it'll be like, I already killed this room for you. Not this room, obviously. So we get 3 charges of that. So this one, he already killed him. Valor Margonus. I guess this thing's not incredibly ammo inefficient or anything. Can be pretty good overall. Laser rifle. Ooh, there you go. Let's check this out. What do we have? Oh, a key and a sling. So this, I believe, this is something we unlocked from the Hunter quest or whatever to do 600 bulletkin. And I believe the way this thing works is that it's good against jammed enemies and it's good against bosses in particular. Because it's like a David and Goliath type of deal. Sometimes the old ways are the best ways, deals more damage to powerful foes. This is not one of those old best ways. The lowly sling is barely a gun, even by Gungeon standards. Only recommended as a last resort for serious Gungeoneers. So you know what, we're gonna... So you have to charge it, you throw it, it can bounce off stuff. But we will try it against the boss just to see what kind of damage it does. Get rid of you guys. Ooh, and some ammo. Thank you. I kind of needed that. I'm just going to use another charge of our coin here. we can start off with a boom. An earth-shattering kaboom! Here's our boss lord. Let's go check out the rest of the dungeon. Valor Morgunus. Thank you, my coin friend. Good job, brother. Alright, so that might be it for the floor. I don't know where we might think the secret room would be, in here or like off of this. Wait, we already found the secret room. What am I thinking? It was off of that. I'm assuming I can't toss the coin and get the boss killed. How great would that be if you could do that, though? I have to believe you can't do that. All right, we're gonna try the sling against the boss. Who are we gonna have over yonder? Also, wait, let's go to the shop and just make sure there's nothing we want to purchase before we head in. The prime primer is 110. If we can get to the 5th floor, it'd be nice to have. But we need to get 30 more casings. I doubt that's a possibility. Alright, it's the beholder. So, the beholster, I'm sorry. Oh! That is a huge amount of damage against this man. Oh, I took some damage that I shouldn't have. But wow, this thing is a boss killer. Please hit this wall or something. Thank you. Dude, the sling! The sling is nothing to joke about for a boss. You gotta go, dude. You're harshing my vibe. What do we have today? The melted rock. Dude, this is the thing that I just have no clue about. So even though we only have 1 charge of the coin left, I'm taking the coin. Because at least I know how the coin functions, alright? I'm sorry to say, my friend, that I don't know how you work. I could probably look it up, but I'm not going to. That's for another day. We already looked up the life orb. We don't need to be looking up other things. Well, we might look something else up, but that one I was just angry at. I probably should have looked it up. I gotta be honest with you. I think it's probably a good idea that I had for me to have looked that up. Alright, we need you to be... No, don't get me, friend. Stay away. Alright, he's dealt with. Let's try the crown of guns in a room. Also, let's just, let's pop our coin. Okay, maybe not for every situation. But that was okay. We used like 10% of the ammo to begin with. It's not bad. It's doing some good work. It just makes it a little harder for me to tell what's happening. Dude, what if we get like something where we can... Oh, we got hit. Something where we can direct shots better, and we had this... I don't remember what that thing was that made the shots go towards my cursor, but that seems like something that would make this thing way more damaging. Because then you could send everything after a single point. You're gonna do that. That's what I was gonna say. Excuse me, sir. You look special. Are you special? Dude, I just ran into... I didn't see him under the ground, and then I ran into him and got mind flooded and also took an extra damage afterwards. Probably not the greatest display I've ever had. Let's switch back to the life orb. This thing is safer for me. consider it a smarter yeah, I was gonna say I consider it a safer and easier item to use. Let's check you out, my friend. Is this an infuriating note you've been had? So, these are notes from the rat. I thought they did something else. I've taken your stuff, but you keep pushing through. I'll have to try harder, so rat's off to you. Yeah, I don't respect what you're doing, my friend. There's nothing in here from the look of it. What else has been going on at E3 in particular, since that's the most recent thing this week? Oh, that was close. Do not get me my fiery friend. Alright, I want a life orb you. What do you think about that? Yeah, you seem like you have a decent amount of life, so that we can pop that off in the next room. So what is this guy like? You get a meter like curse or something. I'm assuming it's a curse. I've never stayed in it long enough to see what happens, and I don't plan on starting now. If I ever run into it, it's gonna be on accident, not on purpose, unless there's a reason to do it on purpose that I don't know of. Someone tells me about later. That is a possibility. Oh, okay. See, I like this one because you can just sit back and you can you can kill things safely, and really just monitor your position, and it tracks on and kills a guy, and then like most of the room dies right afterwards. So I gotta say I'm a big fan of the life orb. Oops. I need to be not taking that damage. Oh, he didn't die from this. He has more health than our other friend. I need to not get hit. No. Oh gosh. No! Mind flooded. All right, that was a bad display at the end. Killed by Bulletkin. I feel real bad about that one. But it is what it is. It's also just long enough that probably won't start another one on this one. So that's it for this one, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. I'll consider that one a bit of a warm-up, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later.